It's me, Color 101, and we're gonna play If My Heart Had Wings. It took me a little bit to get this because this game is very loud, but it sounds really nice. So yeah, I have never played a visual novel before in my life. This is getting my first one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. Welcome. Bicycle road races is unknown. Really harsh sport. Oh, just put auto, I guess. The hill climbed in the middle is hell too. While putting strain on every muscle in your body, you have to continue paddling without any breaks to climb and steep hill. Very steep hill. I know the feeling. At that time, I always think, can I do this anymore? I'll make this race my last. Even though I was thinking that every time, in the end, I still take part in the next one. Dude's very dedicated. I've endured severe training so that I don't put my feet down halfway through the hill climb. That's good. Why do I do that? Because once I finish the hill climb, and I am waiting for my reward. Okay. I wonder if it's in Japanese. Ooh, look at that. Nothing compares to the feeling of cutting through the wind as I race downhill section of blistering speed. At that moment, I felt an incredible rush. Then I realized that I had forgotten about everything. He forgot the oven! The pain of the hill climbing, the strain on every muscle in my body, and these days of hard practice. I suck at reading. It's not a matter of whether I win or lose the race. I just enjoy it, and that's why I continue to ride. That's how it should have been. Well then, I suck. I should kill myself. Goodness. Ooh. Pretty. Even though it's in black and white. I still didn't have any much life experience at that time. And it was something beyond my imagination. Suddenly, without warning, something was taken from me. What? Was it your tacos? I could also say, shunned away. Alright! Yeah, okay. However, I directly expressed my emotions. I felt at that time taken is a word that fits best. Okay, I should stop trying to stretch the words. So, there was one thing that I learned. Life isn't all about having fun. I gained a lesson in life. The thing I lost was everything. You lost so the thing you lost, okay. I let myself get depressed about this, but I should have thought about it a little more. Oh God. If something could be taken from me so abruptly, then something could have been given to me just as suddenly. That's true, but how fast was it taken from you? Like, flash fast? Because I don't think the wind blew. A gentle but strong wind. It would not be unreasonable to call it an encounter. What's this? Could be a start-off. Even now, there's still no way for me to know. They had to use CGI. The windmill is turning. People are overwhelmed just because of the size of such enormous thing. Of such enormous things. This unnatural, I have no clue what that word is, serves as a function, but those, I have to pause this. Who don't know what that is, it would appear to be something very bizarre. There you go. I'm sorry about that. Should have brought up my reading skills a little bit, put some more XP into that. Ooh, look, it's the title screen! With so many lined up like this, it could be said to be even more overwhelming. Well, of course they have to be lined up. If you've never seen one, but why is that? The sight of the white windmills lined up on the green hills somehow seemed to This is amazing, to think that something like this could be made. At the very least, 5 years ago, there was nothing here, just a wide open space. I heard they were going to build a large-scale renewable energy research facility. The cell phone in my pocket vibrated to tell me I was receiving a text. You guys vibrate to my phone, just goes ding! It's from Anchan. Look at that. To Io. Did you arrive here already? I'm sorry I couldn't come to meet you. My name is written using Chinese characters, read as Io. Oh, yeah. It is a difficult character and is often mistaken for Midori. How does that even work? Incidentally, whatever it is, Io or Midori, it is often mistaken for a girl name, which causes a few problems. Oh. So we're a guy character. I'll quickly write and reply. I hardly ever use text, so I find the key touch awkward to use. Dude, what's wrong with you? I got here a little too early, so I'm just going for a stroll. The windmills are amazing. Music, though. Okay, sent. The reply came quickly. Damn, she got lightning speed. They're great, aren't they? It's a new famous spot in Kazugora. Okay, if you have any problems, contact me at any time. Okay, well, I'm adding words, but it still works. Achan! Thank you, Achan. Amchan. As I sent the text, I sat down on the grass. This place is on the hillside, so from here I was able to gaze at the lake and the town that stretches across the opposite bank. The rapid redevelopment of the town, Kazigara, meant that the remains of the old building from the Shira area is intermingled with the modern architecture. Yeah, look how modern that is. Not even our buildings look like that. Dang. The view expressed both the past and the future at the same time. I see the future mainly, but okay. Look at a freaking paper airplane. Something white fluttered across my field of vision. Oh, I messed up. Oh, whatever. For a moment, it looked like one of those windmill blades had come flying off, but there was no way that could happen. It could, but you would be more scared of it. It's an airplane! It's a paper airplane! Airplane! I got up and headed down the slope to look for it. The paper airplane glided gently, eventually lost its momentum and descended. Gotcha! I ran ahead of it, did a small jump, and caught it. Midair. Yeah, good job. Where did this come flying from? Judging by the direction it had come from, the top of the hill. Well, the wind could have turned it. At the time and place like this, could there be someone here besides me? Probably. It's a big world. Oh, we're walking. I took a paper airplane with me as I climbed up the slope. Just as I was able to see the top, a girl. Another airplane. A sudden gust of strong wind blew the paper airplane out of my hand. Hey, wait! I chased after the paper airplane and ran up the slope. I want to know what a character looks like. Pretty clouds. Vino something. I don't know all those characters. Almost got there. Oh, look at that, first contact. Then, just as I finally caught it, Houdini. Dang it. Thought so. I like how I'm getting achievements. Oh, look at that, I was right. Oh, she's in a wheelchair. Oh, what happened? She really looks familiar. There was someone on top of the hill. It was a girl sitting in a wheelchair, looking, feeding towards the distant sky, and sudden breeze blew her hair and she combed it back with her fingers. Damn, she must look fine. They give me that much detail. Against the background of the blue sky and windmills that spread across my view, the girl's black hair and white blouse looked incredible. Damn, he already thinks she looks good. To the player, it was as if I was looking at a complete work of art. Well, oh, the girl noticed me. At first, I thought I should make an excuse for why I was here. Why would you do that? Just say I found a paper airplane, I followed it up here. It was like I had stepped into her world without permission. I started to feel guilty. Why? She's not saying anything. Some guy had just suddenly appeared, so perhaps she's being cautious. To show her the reason why I had come here, I held out the paper airplane. Like she's gonna know what that is. Did you throw this? Why? Are you about to cry? At the moment I saw her facial expression shifted. Stiffened. She looks like she was welling up. Well, it looks like she's about to cry. Yeah, suddenly tears appeared in those delicate eyes. Well then, don't cry. What? Yes. The tears that had welled up in the corners of her eyes came running straight down. Why is she crying? So I got to you. As I watched, a great tear came rolling down her cheeks. Great big tear. Yes. Hey, well, without thinking, I walked up beside her. Well then, aren't you a weirdo? What's wrong? Do you hurt somewhere? Shakes head. Which way? Yes? As she shook her head, she touched the hand that I had unconsciously held out as if she was clinging to it. Her hand was small and trembling. Okay. I was scared. She gently squeezed my hand. It's okay now. I didn't even know what the situation was. However, as I answered, I squeezed her hand back. Well then. Okay. Back. Ouch! Before I knew it, there was something like a chicken at my feet, and of all of a sudden I started packing at me. Ignore what you just heard. Okay, that is a very fancy chicken. That hurts. What is this thing? Stop. Hat! The hat, as it was called, came down at her command. Is it a duck? With the yellow beak and white feathers, it was a duck that looked like a child. I mean a chicken. Ugh! I should stop guessing these words and read them. For some reason, it was wearing a hat. Sorry, it's because I was crying. See, now that time, it seems like I mistakenly thought you made me cry. Yes. It's in Japanese. So this is how surprising it was to be suddenly attacked by an animal. However, thanks to that, it looked like she had stopped crying. Well, yeah, I can see it in her face. Is a towel okay? I don't carry a handkerchief around with me. As I said that without waiting for her reply, I took a hand towel out of my bag. Of course, it had been washed, so it was clean. Well, if it had poo on it, I wouldn't use it. Thank you. Why are you crying? If it hurts somewhere... Okay, you're just gonna... That's not it! She answered. She pointed to one of the wheels of her wheelchair. Is it broken? It looks like it's broken. It's got a flat. I had lost the air and had collapsed. Oh, so it's flat. You got a flat tire. Ah. Because of that, I've been stuck here. I've been here for about an hour already. You couldn't push with the flat tire? That's a terrible thing to happen. He's probably thinking, well, she's terrible. It must have been a mere flat tire for her having like that. Legs taken away. Dang. She's got arms. Do you have a cell phone? I left it in my room. She answered, dismayed. That's why. I thought another way to call for help. So she had paper on her. That way, if there was someone who can get my SOS and come here for me. SOS? Oh, this? Ah, yes. I opened it up, the paper airplane, and I still had it in my hand. I'm in trouble. Someone please help me. I'm on a windmill hill. So when someone arrived carrying the piece of paper, I felt relieved and started to cry. Well then. You are very emotional. Now she was fine, but until just now she was shaking. That must be how scared she was. Hold on a moment. The bag at my feet rustled as I rummaged around inside. When she saw the tools that I had taken out, she seemed confused. Would it be okay for you to get out for a moment? Why? I'm going to fix it. You can't go anywhere if you have a flat tire, can you? Well, yes, but, would you be able to give me a hand? Of course, getting out of the wheelchair is not easy for her. What should I do? For the methods I've seen on TV, the care workers do it by embracing them from the front. We both looked as we thought we'd image that situation and froze. I think I'll do it myself. Yeah, that get it better. Excuse me a moment. I put my arms around her sides to her back. I suddenly lifted her up. Whoa, she's so light. Because she was much lighter than I had expected. There was a bit too much momentum. And they fell. Right? Okay, no, I was wrong. Before she could grasp the situation, I put her down on the soft grass. I have it done soon. Hold on a moment. These noises, goodness. Oh, that's how I look like. Goodness. They made some way for bicycle tires. I immediately started on the repairs. I'm giving a thumbs up. You can't see it. She's behind me, so I can't see her expression, but I had a feeling that it was being shared with content. I was quietly working. The duck was waddling around me and pecked at the soil. That duck's got a thing for you, so you should be careful. Was Duck your pet? No, he isn't. We're housemates. Housemates? Yeah. I thought I would go outside, and he started to follow me. This music's making me tired. Hat, don't go too far. You'll get left behind. Do ducks recognize their owner's names when he's called? He responds by turning around. Hey, he's pretty smart. Yes, he is. That's why he's so much trouble. He's always getting into mischief. As I looked at the duck, I saw her legs laid out on the grass in my field of vision. We all know where this is going, so she can move them. She can't move them. There's a number of reasons why people need to use a wheelchair, but it looked like she had a disability in her legs. I picked her up, and just now her body stiffened up. I was surprised, but there was no strength in it at all in her legs. The duck returned from his little... Okay. While walking around, he would occasionally try to jump onto her lap. This duck is fierce, man. Get off of me, damn, she said as she made him get down again. Damn, this duck. I was watching these exchanges from the corner of my eye. I fixed the flat tire. Boys are great, aren't they? They're always walk around with those kinds of tools. Not everybody. Just him, surprisingly. That's not really the case, though. Yeah. It's I sometimes carry them with me. It's the first time I sat on the grass in ages. It's soft and it feels nice. As she said that, she made a little noise as she stretched. This is a nice place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can see it from my window. I wanted to come here just once. The wind blows through hair. It does. 5 years ago, there was no windows though. Oh no, it's gonna be depressing real fast.
5年前
5 years ago? Oh no, I thought. I just come back to this town, so 5 years.
そうなんだ
Oh, really? She directed her gaze at something far away.
じゃああなたは
So you've come back
故
to
郷
your
に
hometown?
帰ってきたんだ
Yep. She suddenly looked down as she seemed lonely and strangely sad. There was an awkward silence as I continued working. How long does it take to fix? Okay. The duck twisted his neck and looked up to the sky.
どうした
What
の
is
ハ
this
ト
hat? She was tempted to look up too. It was the pretty cloud. I wondered what it is.
何かしら
What that is. It's nothing. It's the sun. That
何か飛んで
something
る
is flying around. Really. There was something floating in the air. It was crossing the lake, gradually getting closer. Oh! That looks like a UAV. Or is it? It looks like it's manned. At first I thought that it was a paper airplane. Yeah, that she had thrown coming back to us. Yeah, that thing's too big, sir. But it wasn't. It crossed the lake and eventually it reached the air above the small hill where we were. An airplane. Ah, it's not paper. It's a real plane. But what is this? A still hotel? Okay, I have no clue what that word is. Hold on. It's much thinner than any plane I know, and the wings are really big. It's a glider.
間違いない
I doubt
あれ
about it. It's a glider. A glider? I repeated its name as if I can confirm it. Then I looked to the sky once more. Once more. Its big white wings, wide silhouette. Oh, that's what it is. It reminded me of somewhat a seagull.
ほら見て
Hey, look, look!
旋回してる
It's turning! It's so pretty! The glider is continuously turning leisurely above our heads. It's flying ever so slowly.
当然よ
Of course, it
水力
doesn't
がな
have
いんだもん
any thrust. As it proceeds slowly across the blue sky, it seemed to be floating rather than flying.
あんな風に飛ぶ
To
んだ
fly on a wing like that. On the wind like that. It looks like it would feel nice. Yeah.
降りてきた
It's coming down. The turning glider looks as if it's given up on rising and came towards the top of the hill. Or top of the hill. It's gonna land. I mean, it's not like it was coming down to land. Okay, so never mind. It was just reducing its altitude. Why don't we try waving? They might notice us. Well, okay. Yeah. She stretched out her hands and waved towards, I missed a word, towards the white aircraft floating in the sky. Earnestly, there's the word.
わんわ
It's like, bye! Don't care about you. I don't know if the pilot noticed us or not. However, the wings reflected in gleaming light, and it really didn't look as if it was answering us or calling out to it. Then the glider turned its back to us and flew away back to the other side of the lake where it had come from. This music is making me tired!
ちょっと
It's gone! She mumbled sadly as she lowered her hand. Pick up the pace with the music, it's like... extended the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Is it gonna give us an actual animation? Art style's amazing. Cicadas! Quiet, thank you. I fixed that flat tire and went with her to the town. Oh, sweet, the music's off. This is the residential area on the opposite bank of the lake to the windmill hill, where we were just now.
ここでいいわ
This place is nice, it is. I'll take you back to your home. No, it's okay. It seemed like she was going to say, but before she stopped speaking... Okay, is she gonna give us something? For a girl with walking disability, just because she was shown a little kindness, she can bring some guy she hardly knows back to her house. So he really wants to take her home.
ありがとう
Thank you.
おかげ
Because
で
of
助
you,
かったわ
I was saved. Don't mention it. If your tire ever goes flat again, call me anytime. That's what we all say. I only said it as a joke, but she blushed and looked down nervously. Yeah, of course we all say that. That's like,
あのね
thank you.
ありがとう
If you're thanking me, you already did that just now.
ちょっとだけ楽しか
It
っ
was
た
quite fun, like spending time with a friend. Hey, why not be friends? I mean, if we live in the same town, I accept it. Yeah, me too. And I saw something unusual too. The glider that we had just seen was now flying in an air above the hill where we were just now. I feel like I'm reading a book.
私も
So, did
初
I...
めて
That's the first time I've seen a real one. She's so excited. She's so cute. Now I have some wonderful memories. Of course, every anime has to talk about memories. She murmured quietly and giggled. Coupled with her cute and dainty appearance, was her a lovely smile.
それじゃあ
Well then,
行こう
I
ね
better get going. Yeah, you better. Signing off. Okay, take care. Sure. The wheel squeaked as she pushed the wheelchair along with her hands down an empty street. The music is so good now. Behind her, the duck was wearing a hat waddling along. I would like to see this in an actual anime. Just see that duck. Hey! She stopped her hands and turned to face me. See you again! She looked troubled and embarrassed, then left without saying anything. Well, you just got rejected, sir. She sure was cute, you could say that. Where is she from? Her appearance is quite graceful, as if she were a daughter of a rich family. Nah, she probably can't really be like that. She's probably just a normal person. A little lady with a duck. It was an odd combination, but they seemed strangely familiar with each other. Let's go to our house. I want to know what our room looks like. Okay, I better go. Ah, yes. Now I'm going to the dormitory called Flying Fish Manor. Oh, look at that. I'm hungry. Due to the certain circumstances, that place will be my new home. Yes, family on a business trip. While walking along the gently sloped street, I looked up at the clouds moving above, floating so freely like that. They reminded me of the glider. That distinctly a silhouette had left a mysterious impression on me. I'm probably saying silhouette wrong. I think that's silhouette. I'm probably really retarded. This is why we have English class, kids. Pay attention. Huff! Puff! I finally found it! That's how I would say it, at least. This place! Is this it? It's so far walking. My legs are on fire. Flying fish, baby! Yes! There's such a big difference between its appearance and its name. Well, yes. Yes, it is. That's like giving a tough-looking Japanese Tosa and a name like Lily. At least calling it manner do flying fish or something. Do flying fish. I like, whew. That's why even though I looked everywhere, I still couldn't find it. Because I thought it's not this place. I completely ruled it out. I walked around and around this area. Wish I had paused this where it could tell me to pause. Even now, I still can't believe it. So I'll check the sign one more time. Flying Fish Manor. There's no doubt about it. Even so, I'm still not entirely convinced. I mean, I know a lot about this place. Oh. This place is evil. It's an old European-style building on the shore of the lake. And because its appearance is a little spooky when there were kids, we called this building the Witch Mansion. The Witch's Mansion. As a test of courage, we would often sneak into the yard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put this text faster because I'm speaking faster. We just thought it was a rich person's residence, but it's a dormitory. I'm gonna pause like that. Can something private academy student dormitory? I can't just stand here in shock. Whew! Ha! Okay. I took a deep breath and stood up straight. I should never be a narrator. Dang. May I come in? Hello? Dako's here. Oh, a visitor. Oh, of course, that's the first thing we look at. Wow! Suddenly a girl in her underwear appeared before me, and the expression that I had tried so hard to straighten out crumbled instantly. I got a message. Music though. May I ask your name? Why? She's the one who should be worried about having been seen. But why am I the one feeling under pressure? Oh god! Oh god! Underwear! We don't accept door-to-door sales. What's up, Kana-chan? Well, looks like we have a visitor. She's cute too. Everybody's cute. A visitor? Huh? What? A guy? Oh my gosh! From inside, the other girl, this one was wearing clothes, showing her face, but when she saw me, she let out a hysteric scream. Well then, I'm low-key dancing. This music though. At the same time, the glasses were what she was wearing looked like they were about to slip off her face. Yeah, they do. You're close! You're close! Hmm? What is it? Oh, she's the serious type. Another girl appeared. Oh.
ゆかさん
Yuka!
知らない男の子が
It's this unknown boy saw Kana-chan naked body! Ah!
なんです
What did you say? What? No, 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 that's not it! That's not it! My cell phone rang. The word mom was shown in the display. Excuse me a minute. I quickly pressed the button to answer while swiftly escaping outside. Okay, hold on. This dude he's really lucky. I mean, I wish I could. Like, goodness. Okay, let's go. Lucky. Okay. Mom, I thought you'd be flying Fish Manor at this thing or would have calmed down by now. What's it like? Very fine. Well, the place is full of girls. And I saw on her underwear. You don't say that to your mom! Of course! This... that place. Yeah? I had checked the sign over and over, but then I noticed some small writing in the corner. I'm kind of doing a facepalm. Girls' dormitory. This is a girls' dormitory. Didn't I tell you? Of course, Mom. Did you do this on purpose? What is this? What kind of mother are you? Ah! Goodness! From now on, I'm going to be in this place? Dorm mother, aren't I? It's fine. The owner of the boarding students have all accepted it. Really, it doesn't look like they did. Just now, they were screaming at the top of their lungs. Did you go into the changing room by mistake? I like how she instantly thinks that. That damn mother of mine. She's enjoying this situation. No mother's like this. Creak. The front door opened slightly, and the girls from just now were peeking through.
どうサナちゃん
What happened, Sana-chan? He's still there. I like how they just totally forgot I exist, huh? I mean, like, they signed papers to get me in there. When I called out to them, like, surprised turtle, they pulled their faces back inside and shut the door. What should I about this? I think that's wrong. I think I read that wrong, or I looked at it too fast. Well, this is the situation. Oh,
じゃああなた
so
が
you're
新し
new
い
to
寮母さんな
the
んだ
dorm mother. Ah, yes, she's got clothes on finally. While she was explaining the situation, the boarding students, apart from the girls and their underwear who were putting some clothes on, okay, surrounding me but keep their distance and watched at me. This is no good, is it? A boy being the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory.
いいんじゃないの
That's alright, isn't it? From behind the underwear. Well, she was wearing clothes now, but they were pretty, What? Why are you wearing clothes like this? I mean, yes, but didn't you know there was gonna be a guy coming? Like, you signed papers for this. Whatever. were some girls who looked like they were hiding, but they were nodding and agreeing. If no one comes here, there will be a bigger problem. Yes, that's right. But I just thought it would be someone older. Yeah, instantly there was now one person and one more person than before. Hey, look, there she is. She was kind of timid, and she looked the same age, or maybe a year younger than me. Oh, what is it? Did you say your name was Ayo? How old are you? I am still a student. From tomorrow, I'll be going to Keifu Academy. I'm probably saying that wrong, but smack me later. I'm in the You're in a grade below. She said. What you mean? The person who came to speak to all of you is my mother. And, well, she's kind of half-ticked me into accepting this job as a dorm mother. Okay. You're tricked. My mom has just connected the real estate to her company manager at this property. Well then, what should we do, Yuka? Should we change? I like how, if that's the situation, then the person who seems oldest said so. The older person reluctantly nodded in agreement. This is just until the owner caretaker comes back, or we find someone else. I apologize for the inconvenience, but for the time being, let's all try to get along now. Once the conversation was over, naturally everyone left and went back to their rooms. Naturally. Hey, I'm sorry. Everyone can be so childish, and they got carried away in front of a young guy like you. Have they never seen a guy before? If you need anything, please ask me. I'm not gonna read that. I'm Kanako. The caretaker's room is at the end of the corridor on the first floor. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. That's what the boarding students. There is underwear. Who is jeez, please. Okay, the tall girl, which is long hair, and Sana, the girl with glasses, the timid one who came from the building from Ryuko, I think so, Ryuko? That's 4 people altogether. Well, there is one more person, but she's what you might call the reluctant type. Well then. I wonder if she'll come out of her room at some point. In other words, there are 5 boarders in total. This building is pretty big, but there are only 5 people living here. Come to think of it, my mom did say that there are quite few empty rooms. It's old and far from school, so maybe it's not that popular. Phew. I worked up a sweat, so I'm gonna take another bath. What? You worked up a sweat from what? Anyway, the conversation ended well, So, I called my mother to let her know. Ah, yes, pretty red chair. So in the end, we somehow worked things out. Really? That's good. I'll tell you this now, though. Keep your hands off the girls. Then why'd you put me in this boarding school? What's the point? What are you talking about, Mom? We all know the story's gonna turn. Well, as long as it doesn't cause any problems, it's okay. Ah, and also... ... I told you before, but one of them has a walking disability. Ah, yes. Suddenly, it sounded. Flappy wings gave... Oh, we live in the same place. Isn't that nice? Then a swirling voice surrounded. Wait! What? Yeah, you make that noise. I can't do that. Something big and white came flying down the hallway. And from behind, at breakneck speed. Well, that's a different word. Breakneck speed. Oh, the music picked up. Was the girl in the wheelchair. You stupid duck, give me out! Ah, yes, that duck knows what he's doing. I think he's my favorite character so far. The big white thing, which has somehow seemed like a duck, was flapping its wings and flew behind me. Well then. The girl in the wheelchair avoided all the obstacles in her path. In other words, me, and chased down the duck like a drift racer. Meow. I was so overwhelmed by the speed that I couldn't say anything. So she was going light speed, man? I've got you! It's like, dang it, I lost. The wheelchair caught up to the duck at my feet and snatched away a small white cloth, possibly panties, from his beak. This duck is a savage. Geez, you're always playing tricks. If you do it again, I'll turn you into a pig. Okay, that's a little far, woman. I like this duck. I like him. The girl put the duck on her knees and lectured him. Like the ducks in cat. I remembered seeing that before. I swear however, it was somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. So she's more happy. Too different. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delented. I said that wrong. Oh, whatever. However, her appearance was the same, and it was not often that you see such a pretty girl. She's the main character. She's looks like you're tired. Is in good condition. Huh? She finally realized that there was a guy standing there. Are you listening? Ah, yes, what is it? I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her. Well, I think we already did that job. We fixed her tire. Sure, I got it. Okay, talk to you soon, Mom. I replied as I ended the call. Why is she gonna fight me? She's got as far as saying that, but realized that she had the small cloth in her hand and tried to hide it by stuffing her under the back seat. Stuffing it under the back seat. Why are you here? He's the new dorm mother. I like how she just popped out of nowhere. Who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out. Well then, you little savage. Get back to your bath. Really? What do you mean? I hadn't heard about that. Why are you upset? Even if I tried to tell you, you hardly ever come out of your room. You mean this new dorm mother is a boy? Hey, you got a problem with that? You wanna go? Hey, look! It's what I felt like she's saying as she relentlessly pointed at me. We already had this conversation a long time ago, so chill. The girl, known as Kotori, glared at Kanako like she was interfering. I'm the new dorm mother, Aoi Minasu. I'm... Exactly. Kotori seemed to meet my introduction with a reluctance. And the duck is this there. Did you know that already? Did you forget who I was? Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck. Yeah, he's the best character in this game. Are you really the new dorm mother? Yes, I've already said this. So you are against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact that the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact that we're the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Why'd you ask? She just closed her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as if she's trying to focus her mind. Yeah, she's gonna accept it. She has to. Forget about what happened during the day. What? During the day? Which part? As much as possible. That's right. If I had to say. She stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind, listening. Kanako looked as if she was saying, okay, as she disappeared down the hallway. I made a careless mistake that I had started crying. Yeah, completely different personality from what I thought. Dang, that instant was quite startling, and I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from the close like that is something I don't experience very often. Yeah, 'cause you're a nice guy, and we're gonna train you good. I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. I like how the picture pixelates as they zoom in, because they're too lazy to draw another image. Have you forgotten it? No. Not yet. Forget about it right now! No. Don't be so silly. When you say it like that, it just makes it even more strongly engraved into my memory. Yeah, he'll slowly forget about it. Look, you're new here, so you don't know. Even like this, She said I am. Straightened her back. Oh, she's composed. Expression and smile, so she's now all proper. And swished as a natural gesture, she lifted her hair up. Dang. Don't feel cool. Okay. Yeah. It's just saying wrong. That's all. I've heard that word before. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. She said. And she straightened her back and made her composed smile again. It's gonna go ching! Again. Okay, that's enough. I get it. Alright. Chill out. You're such a jerk. Nitpicker. Lowlife! You're a lowlife. You changed your personality. Wow. Her eye actually. Used just about every insult there is. Oh, turned around in a wheelchair. We're about to fight. She hurriedly raced down the hallway back into her room. And the duck along the way, Hat, who had thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through the small door, maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. I've been playing for like 2 hours. It looked like it's been disbelief. Say, okay guys, I'm gonna end this. After this, I'm gonna read this. I don't need to say this, but the dainty and delicate image that she had in the daytime completely crumbled away. Exactly. I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna save. What is Q? Save. Save it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna save it twice. What's this? Gestures. Upwards. Load. Oh, so there's like quick things, shortcuts. Calls. I didn't even know this. Okay. Look at that. Look at all these. We're gonna go a little bit faster. A little bit slower. Right in the middle. There we go. Yeah. Random what? Dedicated? Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with these anymore. Okay, how do I quit? Oh. So then we're gonna quit, exit the game. You're gonna see my desktop. Hi. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first video, and I'm gonna end. Goodbye.